Okay, so I'm joined by Fun Harps assistant coach here, Tommy Cannon. Tommy, not the result Fun Harps wanted tonight on a tough night here at Fun Park.
Yeah, difficult night surely. I guess you come into the game with kind of hope and ambition of kind of breaking into a semi-final, but you're kind of very conscious of the fact that you're playing against a full-time Premier Division team in Cork, a high quality team. So, but still, look, we had a game plan. We prepared all week. We did our work on Cork, and I guess look, we shot ourselves in the foot very much in the early stages of the game. We conceded two really poor goals from individual errors, and the mountain that was high to climb to begin with became even higher at that stage. And when you're 2-0 down at any stage against a Premier Division outfit in a cup game, then it's always going to be difficult.
As you said, Tommy, them two early goals just put Harps really on the back foot, a mountain to climb for sure. Although Gradlambado had a really good chance maybe to make it 2-1, which maybe would have just got Harps back into the game. Did well to make the opening, but it was good goalkeeping by the Cork keeper.
Yeah, look, it was. I guess the disappointing thing about the goals are that they're two long balls up the field that we don't deal with, and that's the most disappointing thing about it. That Cork, with all the quality that they have, didn't really have to work for their first two goals. Yes, we had opportunities. That one opportunity from Grady maybe in the first half, because I thought we settled after 20 or 25 minutes then in the first half and kind of came into the game a wee bit more. We started the second half pretty well again, come into the game. And at that stage, I think if we had got one, then maybe we could have kind of rocked Cork a wee bit. The crowd, to be fair to them, were urging us on. And Hans nearly gets on to a mistake in the second half where there's a mix-up between their centre-back and goalkeeper. Not dissimilar to the two goals we conceded, to be fair, which could have made it 2-1, and then it would have been game on at that stage. But look, at 2-0, you're making changes then, you're changing shape, you're putting more bodies up the park, you're running the risk of kind of conceding more goals. And despite the fact Lorenzo pulls off a great save from the initial effort, a Cork man reacts first and puts it in, and the game's dead and buried at that stage.
Yeah, it was that man, Evan McLaughlin again, who got two goals tonight. Cunningham in front of goal. That third goal certainly killed the game as a contest. As you said, Hans upon goal, we half chance before that. Kieran Cooney had a header as well. You were just itching for that ball to go in the back of the net, just to give the home fans something to shout about and put Cork under a wee bit of pressure, and it just didn't happen on the night. And the weather was a factor too. The rain came down in bucket loads in that second half, and it wasn't easy to play football. Both teams out there, but it certainly hindered Harps maybe too, trying to get that clear-cut opportunity that they needed to get back into this game.
Yeah, well, look, listen, the weather wasn't an issue for us. We were kind of pretty happy to see the rain coming, and look, I guess we're at home, we're pretty used to the environment here. I thought a big shout out to the supporters. I mean, the players were clapped off at half time at 2-0, so there's huge kind of credit to the people that turned out tonight. I know the club and Kevin asked them during the week to turn out and support these boys, and to be fair to the fans, they did that. So look, it was disappointing that we couldn't give them something to shout about. I think if we'd have got the 2-1, the place would have exploded, and then as I say, you don't know what's going to happen, but that didn't happen, and credit to Cork for that. They were very professional in how they went about the game at 2-0.
Yeah, for sure, Tommy. And you mentioned the crowd there. They were brilliant there tonight. They turned up in their numbers, and as Harps push now for a playoff spot, you'd like to see them return here, because they would have seen that Harps playing good football at times tonight, and that's encouraging to see. So I suppose the final words now, the running is very important now. The cup run was good. It's good to get to the quarter final for a bit of confidence, and no disgrace to lose to a Premier Division team, but now get back into the playoff hunt now in the next few weeks.
Yeah, that's where the focus is. We've already spoke about it. This game, like every other game, when it's over one lose or draw, you put it to bed and you move on. We have a huge fortnight coming up. We prepare now for Bray next Friday night. Then we have Wexford here on the Monday and Cove away again on the Friday. So we have a huge week. We have a 3-game week coming up at a stage in the season because of the cup game tonight. The Wexford game has moved at the 3-game week that you wouldn't have been expecting. So look, this day fortnight will tell a huge tale about the playoff run and where we sit. So look, listen, we'll prepare, we'll do our best, we'll nurse anybody that needs nursed, we'll get ready for Bray, and then we'll take them games as they come. But going down to Bray this day week will be a huge game for us as well.
Yeah, huge challenge ahead. And thanks for your time, Tommy, and best of luck with the running with this playoff spots. Hunting it down big time, and best luck of all that.
Thank you very much.